Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my top 10 most nostalgic games list. Let's get right into it. Number 10, Mario Party. Getting a bunch of people together and ruining friendships with this game was the best. Tons and tons of fun and exciting mini games, tons of unique boards, and several options to screw people over mid-game made this the best franchise ever. Well, I mean, it was the best franchise ever until the more recent Mario Party games just decided, hey, let's suck ass. And I'm not exaggerating. Everybody goes around together, and sometimes you play mini games, but sometimes you don't. And sometimes you get stars, but sometimes everybody gets stars. Why? Right, okay, just ignore Mario Party 4 through 7. 1 through 3 was the good shit. Number 9, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat was one of those edgy games back in the day. My parents never let me have games that were rated more than teen, so I just go to my friend's house and play them. Mortal Kombat had intense fighting, brutal finishing moves, which no one actually knew how to do, mind you, and endless bragging rights you could hold over your friends for winning. This game overall was just so mysterious, like you didn't know how to do any of the moves, and that was what made it fun. Figuring out new combos and special finishers are just so satisfying when you actually get them right. That's something you don't see in today's games anymore. Usually it's just XYZ, this is how you do everything. Playing this game with my childhood friend is still one of the best memories I have today, so it earns a number 9 spot on the list. Number 8, Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium was the first game I ever had on my Nintendo 64. We just got our Nintendo 64 for Christmas and played it all through the night. That was the first game we ever got with it. It was one of my fondest memories growing up. This game takes the Pokemon battles and makes them 10 times more epic with the animated moves that you really didn't get to see in the handheld games. Not to mention the countless attempts to beat the final gym. Jesus, it was hard. We had strategy guide and all, and we still never beat it to this day. Oh my god, and the mini games, man. I spent hours only playing the mini games. I feel like there was just so much to this game, and everything about this game just made it more fun, and the childhood wonder just talking about this game just floods right back into me. This minigame was my favorite. Pretty much you just had to cut the log on the line as it dropped down, but it made you feel just, I guess, like a ninja. Number 7, Starfox 64. What is not to love about Starfox? The lasers, the ships, the characters, do a barrel roll! This game is just, whoa! Everything about it just felt good. You blow shit up, you fly through rings, barrel roll! There was a route system between the levels, and if you met the requirements, you could go to the harder levels, and this was so amazing to me as a kid. There were just so many secrets and challenges in this game that the replayability was through the roof. Something that seems to be the reoccurring theme with these games is that I could never beat it on the hardest path. You had to go on the second to last level with the highest version of the lasers, or else you had no chance, and if you died once, you do get 2 other tries at it, but then you no longer have the lasers, and you're just screwed. Ooh, dead dad joke. Wolf and his crew are literally the devils. And once again, I still haven't beat it to this day. Then again, I haven't really tried. Maybe I should. I mean, hey, when it comes down to it, cut 8-year-old me some slack. I wasn't exactly looking for cutting edge strats or the best way to do things. I was just playing the game for fun.
I'll take care of you.
Number 6, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. The Tony Hawk Pro Skater games were fucking great. The movement and the tricks just felt so on point. Everything seemed to control super well, and you had a huge environment to explore. You just tear it up. The secret tapes were my favorite part of the game. It felt like it was just me versus the developers on who could be more cheeky. Let us all not forget the best part of the game, the fucking soundtrack. The music in this game is so good. I still listen to everything from the game today. And that's a rare thing you don't really see in video games today. All the music is just kind of bleh or way too over epic.
Here we go.
Number 5, Donkey Kong 64. The hours we put into this game as a kid was insane. There were so many different environments. The characters all had unique personalities. The different puzzles and quests you had to get golden bananas. All of this. All of it was so good. A lot of people bashed on these type of games because all you did was, and I quote, collect things. But in my mind, it is so much more than that. There's the adventure of going to each level and each environment, and all of it really pulled you into the game. I remember going into Creepy Castle and actually being scared by the lightning effects. Donkey Kong definitely grabs up a special place on this list. Number 4, Super Smash Bros. If you had this game as a kid, you were the house to go to. Everybody wanted to play each other in this game. It's like, hey kids, you want to fight all your favorite characters and beat the shit out of your friends and then laugh at them because you're better? Okay, maybe not that far. Just the fact that there were so many moves and so many special attacks made you want to keep playing and playing this game. It made you want to master all there is to do in it. They even had a story mode for the loner kids. That was kind of me, mostly. I almost forgot to mention that when you hear the you flipped out. To unlock a new character, you had to actually fight them to the death. That was such a cool concept. It's like you really earned that new character. Number 3, Paper Mario 64. I never actually owned Paper Mario for my N64. Most of the time we just rented our games instead of buying them. And we usually rented them from Mr. Movies. Rest in peace, my good friend. Paper Mario had that feels good feel to it. The combat system was turn-based RPG style, and it worked in this game. You leveled up, got new powers, joined up with new allies, and destroyed anything in your path. The story was compelling, and the stars that you collected all had unique attributes to them. It was impossible not to get emotionally attached to this game. They had later released a sequel to Paper Mario known as A Thousand Years Door, and that was an amazing game also. And then Nintendo was like, hey, let's make the next game fucking awful. Not only did Nintendo kill Mario Party, but they murdered Paper Mario as well. Nonetheless, Paper Mario still gives me the feels whenever I pick it up to this day.
It's me, Mario.
Number 2, Super Mario 64. I wonder what character was my favorite back in the day. This game was right up there with Donkey Kong 64 in terms of playstyle. You ran around Peach's castle trying to collect enough stars to eventually defeat Bowser and save the princess again. This game was more platform based and you jumped into the different levels via paintings on the wall. I love this concept and the levels were quite big for the time. It was another one of those darn collecting games, but it always filled me such adventure that it didn't matter to me. There also was a crazy amount of stars in that game, and if you wanted to actually 100% the game, you had to get them all, and I think I never did that. No, that would have been a lot of hours. I was a kid, man. I was busy. I had to eat toast and stuff. Number 1, BanjoKazooie. Oh, that intro. This was another game that I actually never owned as a kid, but my babysitter would bring it over. Yes, another collecting game. I don't know what it is about this game, but it brings me back to the time when there were no worries and only fun. Sitting on the couch playing this game with my brothers and trying to get all the jiggies is still one of my favorite memories. The game kicks off when your sister gets stolen by the witch Gruntilda, that ugly bitch. She tries to steal her for your booty, and you gotta get her back. The developers of this game made some absolute gems, and this time period was known as their prime years. Rare games unfortunately got bad, but their newest up-and-coming games do seem pretty promising. They're trying to get back to their roots. Overall, BanjoKazooie and BanjoTooie are my top nostalgic games, and Number 1. Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Okay, so I cheated. I couldn't just have one number 1. I know, riot in the streets. Legend of Zelda was a game before its time. It was so much more advanced than anything that had ever been previously made. More specifically, I love Majora's Mask more. The fact that you could turn into a big rock man and roll around destroying stuff was awesome. It was such a beautiful environment, and when you looked up, oh God! How did you get there? The impending doom that was about to fall onto the city, all stemming from Skull Kid, made your incentive to never stop playing a reality. You wanted to beat him. By the way, Skull Kid is like my favorite character in the game. He's just so spazzy and cool. Anyway, collecting all the masks and beating him made you feel like the champion of everything, and you wanted to take on the world. You also wanted to stay up past your bedtime, but that never happened. So I am glad you guys enjoyed the video, and congrats for making it to the end of my shitty editing. I just wanted to thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below. Anything I can do better, like it, hate it, you know the deal. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Peace.